We don't need to know that they're hot and sweaty. I could tell them at the end, though. We could. All right, you ready?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning. How are you today?
Very good. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Another hot day today in Jackson. Our predicted high 89, but
Wow.
we do have a chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. Yesterday, our high how hot do you think it was?
91.
86.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it feel so hot?
I think it's because we're seeing all these stories about how hot it is in Europe, in Great Britain. It's
Yeah,
up
so was it yesterday? So yesterday they had more calls to their fire service, the most calls since World War II, which is amazing, the amount of, they're dealing with not only the heat, and as we said, less than 5% of people have air conditioning, but the fires are out of control.
It's so hot that things just burst into flames.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it sounds like.
The front page headlines in Great Britain, The Sun, banner headline, hellfire.
And this is the hottest it's ever been there. So I wonder what the locals are. Are they talking heavily about global warming?
They are, in fact. Today, President Biden is going to declare a climate emergency. He will speak on addressing climate change, and he can take executive action without Congress and declare a climate emergency.
Oh, would that make it cooler?
I think so.
Then what's the point?
Well, I think we can do things to lessen the damage on the climate, but I don't think you can undo what's
Correct. And I think everything that we're doing in the Midwest is just fine. We're fine here. I think the major cities need to take care of themselves, but we're fine.
Today is Wednesday, the 20th. At the Cascades, they have entertainment by Showdown tonight at Family Night. And at the Farmers Market in Grass Lake, the musical entertainment is Gemini. And I think you've seen those. It's two people.
Really?
Gemini from Ann Arbor.
Wow.
People love them.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yep. And it's National Hot Dog Day. And how are you going to celebrate National Hot Dog Day?
With a hot dog at the turn, just like I always do. Yeah. What are you going to do?
I think I'll have a hot dog.
I think that sounds good.
National Chess Day and National Hot Dog Day. You know where you can get good hot dogs?
Where?
Junkyard Dog.
Yeah.
Virginia Coney Island.
Yeah, VCI. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of good places.
Kibbe Cobb.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
They have dogs there.
That's right.
So celebrate National Hot Dog Day. It's also National Chess Day. So one thing you could do is play chess and have a hot dog.
Yeah, we do not play chess in this office. We play checkers, unfortunately.
I don't know how to play chess. When I play chess, I play it like checkers.
Really? Yeah, I don't know all the rules, but some people here do. Some people in here have done time, and it's a very popular game in prison, from what I understand.
In prison?
That's what I hear. Yeah, 38 days until college football.
Oh my gosh.
I know. 38 days until college football if you think summer's going fast, and it surely is. But July's my favorite month. I play a lot of golf during July for some reason. You were out riding your bike last night. It was nice. There was a little breeze, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was just a little breeze, but yeah, it was very sweaty last night. Very, very sweaty. The humidity here is it's indescribable.
Well, Michigan is described as one of the best places to live when it comes to global warming.
I agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have 4 seasons here.
And Jackson, even more so because of our many lakes. Do you know we have more than a dozen county parks at lakes in Jackson
I do know
County?
that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's absolutely
So
amazing.
you can cool off.
Tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow from 11 to 1, there'll be a ribbon cutting and open house at the Fields Building. CNB, County National Bank, and Jackson Community Foundation will hold a ribbon cutting, and that ribbon cutting will be at 11:30, but feel free to stop by from 11 to 1 tomorrow.
Last night, the Mega Millions drawing. Did anyone win?
I haven't played the lottery in a long time.
No. The answer is no. The Mega Millions jackpot is now at $630 million.
Oh my gosh.
More than $500 million. Not a record.
And that's the one that's like across 30 some states.
Yeah, it's all over.
Yeah, it's hard
Their
to win.
odds are they're not good. Bad odds.
Yeah. Yesterday I was talking about the median home price in the United States, and I said 374,000, which is accurate, and I know it scared some people. So in Michigan, the median home price is, what do you think?
Less.
Yeah, less, 211,000. Median sales price, this is what homes are sold for, in Jackson County, on average this year, 175,000, but June, 195,000. That's the average sale price. So we're a couple 100,000 less than the rest of the country.
Bargains can be had in the city of Detroit for the first time in history. Median home prices in June topped $100,000. And here's an example of a home from Real Comp, from the Cranes Detroit article about the home prices. This home is $111,000.
Really?
Yeah, nice looking place.
Do you have an aerial shot?
No, but look at the house next door.
Yeah, it's going to take time, right?
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of time. And I believe today in Detroit they're breaking ground on that Riverwalk deal, that 30-acre park in front of the old train station?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, so much is happening in Detroit,
Yeah.
and so now would be a good time to snap up a bargain.
Yeah.
As it was a year ago, the median home price in Detroit, $72,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's all do it together, staff. David Rice will put your name on the loan.
Netflix's earnings report is out, and is it good news or bad news?
Well, I was expecting bad, but it turns out it wasn't bad.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. They lost nearly 1 million subscribers, but Netflix says that's good news because they thought they were going to lose 2 million subscribers. And why are people dropping Netflix?
I don't know. The cost is going up. There's other streaming services. I think if people drop it and then go back, like for example, Stranger Things, right? Stranger Things came out. Guess how many hours Stranger Things was streamed during the first 4 weeks of its release?
100 million.
1.3 billion
Wow.
hours on Stranger Things. So people are watching Netflix.
The problem with that, Stranger Things, they dropped the first half of the season on May 27th and the second half of the season on July 1st. So they, on purpose, spread it out so you couldn't sign up for the 1 month free and
Yeah.
watch all of it at once. You had to buy at least 2 months.
I think really, if you go back, the start of the decline of Netflix was when Kevin Spacey got off House of Cards for his debacle. I think you can really boil it back down to that. That was an all-time high. The shows that they were coming up with, insane. And I think Kevin Spacey, he had a lot to do with this.
That and
Sorry,
the
Noah.
competition, so many other streaming services like Pluto, Hulu.
Yeah, it's
Paramount.
weird, we have Comcast, but you could say something and all of a sudden a new streaming thing pops up on your TV
It
and you're
says,
like,
do you want to watch this on Peacock? No, I don't.
I just want it to play right now. I don't want it to buffer.
Do you want to watch this on Pluto? No,
No, but I will.
if I have to.
Yeah, crazy.
You know, Heinz Field
I
in
do.
Pittsburgh,
I've been there.
it's iconic. Of course, Heinz, Pittsburgh, the two intertwined, no longer. The ketchup bottles in Heinz Field, yesterday, they were removed.
Why? There's like a
Because-
Heinz museum in Pittsburgh. What's
Well,
happening here? I
what's
was in a
hap-
wedding and they gave me Heinz. Serious, Adam.
Well, what's happened is that someone bought the naming rights, and it's going to be called
Crypto.com.
Acrisure.
What?
Acrisure, it's an insurance company based, guess where?
Philadelphia.
Grand Rapids.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, Grand Rapids, Michigan. So the guessing game in Pittsburgh is, where are these Heinz bottles going to go? And people are wondering, can I get one? There's two of them, and they're not full, and they're not actually full of ketchup either. But goodbye to Heinz. Heinz isn't even a company anymore. Did you know? It's Kraft Heinz.
What?
Yes. Everything is owned by one company.
I'm not kidding you. There was a Heinz. I was there in 2009 for a wedding. Maybe some things have changed, but they gave us the little ketchup and mustard bottles with the Heinz. As a wedding,
Wedding souvenir?
You check into the hotel and you get a bag of all the local things. You get a terrible towel and some Heinz, and I still have them.
Now, at weddings in Jackson, you'll get like a little box of Gilbert chocolates.
Yeah,
at
you
your
will.
place
Sometimes.
setting. Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, I got married during the recession, so everyone got Tootsie Rolls and golf tees.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, they had little boxes of Gilbert chocolates.
Not at my wedding.
Yes, they did.
Oh, no,
Every place
no,
setting.
sir.
We're
No,
gonna have to-
no.
We're going to have to go to the tape.
We will go to the tape. At Noah's wedding, they gave every guest a pile of smoked meat, which was awesome. And that was nice. I enjoyed that.
Noah's wedding was beautiful.
It was.
It was outdoors. and-
Oh, everything was great. The
Yeah.
food, it was honestly, that's probably a top 5 food wedding I've ever been
It
to.
was a great wedding.
It was awesome.
Mhm.
And he's still married to this day,
Mhm.
so it's great.
Do you know we have a new minimum wage in the state of Michigan?
I've been hearing about this.
Yeah, $12 now. So up until yesterday, the minimum wage was, $9.87 an hour. But yesterday, a judge threw out a law that was enacted by the legislature back in 2018. There was a petition drive to raise the minimum wage to $12. The legislature hijacked the petition drive and they enacted some version of a minimum wage hike, very watered down. A judge yesterday said, no, that's unconstitutional, and now those laws are now in effect.
Does this even apply right now in today's climate?
Well, apparently it does, until there's going to be appeals, there's going to be court challenges. But the restaurant industry,
the restaurant
particularly, they're very
industry, yeah.
upset because it changes, it eliminates a lower tipped wage in the restaurant industry. So Justin Winslow of the Michigan Restaurant and Lodging Association yesterday put out a scathing response to this judge's ruling. He says it's going to put thousands of restaurants in Michigan out of business. So-
Well, I mean, clearly, yeah. I mean, if you are paying, if servers are getting paid that much money and the the guests know about it, yeah, the tips are going to be different, totally different. And a lot of times that's cash in the hand, cash in the pocket, and people need that. So, and I think people, as the cost of food at restaurants goes up, people are, just inherently not as generous with the tips as they have been. So, but please don't forget about your servers.
No, and particularly in restaurants where you can't tip, Do you tip when they say no tip?
To go, I saw, I don't know, it was like an etiquette book or something like 25 years ago. And in there it said, should you tip when you pick up on a to-go? And I always thought, no, that's crazy. But in that book it said you should, so I always have.
If you do the DoorDash, the tip, the person delivering, they know what the tip is, and they are likely to grab the bag at the restaurant that has the bigger tip, and you'll get your food faster if you do tip. And if you do tip better, you'll get your food even faster. But
Interesting.
cost of food and supplies and everything is up like crazy. Typical McDonald's, for example, sales at McDonald's is, an average McDonald's restaurant, $1 million a year. In the last year, the costs have gone up. Paper bags, ketchup packets, the food, everything, over $100,000 increase in just 1 year.
That's amazing. Amazing.
And that's not labor. That's
just products. That's
stuff.
amazing. But as we do enter difficult economic times, McDonald's tends to do well, so they'll be fine. And their they've done a better job, I think, with their employees than a lot of places. So kudos to our local McDonald's.
College education, part of
That's
the
right.
deal.
That is right. Yep.
Today's show is being brought to you by Swinging at the Shell, a free concert series in Albion to Victory Park in the beautiful Victory Park Band Shell. The next show is coming up this weekend, July 24th at 6 p.m. Moonshot, a modern rock and classic rock band. It's at 6 p.m. on, what's the 24th? Sunday.
I don't know what
Sunday.
today is. 20th.
Today's the 20th.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that would be
Sunday.
yeah,
Yeah, they're doing these Sunday evenings.
yeah, for sure.
Brought to you by Parks Drugstore, Castor Concepts, Team One Plastics, and the Albion Community Foundation.
Yeah, we're going to get things started. We have the manager of the city of Jackson, Jonathan Green. He'll join us right after this quick break.
For over 30 years, the Jackson area has relied on the knowledge and craftsmanship of Allen Brothers Fence Company. From wrought iron and aluminum to vinyl, wood, or chain link fencing, the friendly staff at Allen Brothers is the answer for your next decorative, security, or containment fence project. Residential, commercial, or industrial, call 764-2922. Visit us on Facebook to take a look at some of our latest projects, or stop in and see us at 4200 Page Avenue in Michigan Center.
Metal, and you need it now. Alro Metals Outlet is here for you. When your back is against the wall, our vast inventory of aluminum, steel, plastics, and more will help you get the job done. Whether you're a professional or do-it-yourselfer, our retail stores are your one-stop shop for metals. You select it, we cut to length, and shear to size. Right here, right now. Because when you need metal, Alro Metals Outlet has your back.
The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
Welcome back to the morning show. Thanks for joining us today. Our show is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. They're now in their third generation of being family owned and operated, and they pride themselves on offering high quality brand name furniture at affordable prices. Thanks to Vermeulen's for helping us bring you today's show.
Joining us now is the manager of our fine city, Jonathan Green. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Does anyone ever come to City Hall and demand to speak to the manager?
Oh, yes. Almost on a daily basis.
Of course they do.
So we're like the last stop. You know, someone maybe doesn't like the answer they get from a different department,
Yeah.
and they get, as their temperatures rising, so is the floor that they go up to, 14th floor, pound right on the counter, and then try to defuse that bomb.
And then you take care of things. Just
I
like
try to.
Busy weekend coming up downtown.
Yeah.
Gus Macker, we have some guests on later. They're going to announce a record number of teams. What do you hope people that come into our city kind of take away?
Well, I hope they take away the progress that Jackson's made in the last 10 years or so, and how different things look and feel to visitors and to people who live here all the time. And I think first and foremost, those things are great selfishly from the city's perspective, but I think what would make me happiest if they took away positive vibes from our merchants, from our restaurants, and they come back and visit those places in the future. The city's great. It's cool having nice sidewalks and flower beds and things like that, but it's the people in our downtown, it's the people in our city who have businesses who really are making things happen. And those are the ones who are frontline customer service people. And that would matter to me. If people come from, say, maybe drive a couple hours away to Gus Macker, they have a great experience in one of our restaurants or in our shops, get to talk to the shop owner, things like that, that'd be pretty awesome to me.
Yeah, and I think that for sure happens in Jackson.
We're known as very friendly.
We're known, business owners, building owners downtown. We don't. Yeah,
We are.
You don't
I know we are. Like I'm laughing because it's true, and I'm like, I know people are watching. Like, what are you talking about? Like, but it's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's when people from out of town, they talk about Jackson. People are very friendly here.
It's a very, very friendly community. But to your point, when we have an event like this, the business owners, they're downtown participating. They're not home hiding.
Exactly.
They embrace these events.
Well, a couple of them are.
Well, you. No, not a couple.
Part's gonna be, get off my lawn.
Yeah, a couple of them. But no, for the most part, it's great. And
Remember the first year of Gus Macker, former city manager Patrick Birch threw the ceremonial first basket?
Yeah.
And it took about 20 minutes for him to actually make a basket.
It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long, was it? But I do remember.
What are you, like, friends with them? You're like, it wasn't that long. Pat.
It wasn't 20 minutes. It wasn't 20 minutes.
It was a few minutes.
It was a few minutes.
Are you doing that this year?
No one's asked, but I totally will.
I think we can arrange that. Yeah,
Yeah?
we should do that. Yeah.
Can they put like
We'll give you as much time as we gave Patrick.
one of those
How's that?
adjustable. Where was he shooting from? Was he
Layup.
3-pointers?
No, it was a three. It was a free throw or a three.
Oh, that's
Just a free
Free
throw.
throw.
A three
Okay.
throw.
Free throw.
a free. I can handle a free throw. But yeah, it'd be cool.
All right, let's talk about all the things happening. Obviously, we've got a lot of 3 or 4 big street construction projects
Yes.
happening.
Andy likes to golf in the summer. I like to build stuff.
You do. And on the way to the golf course, I'm not sure if I'm driving down Greenwood on the right side of the road. Is that okay what I'm doing?
It's okay. Yes, I was actually out there observing that yesterday, and I was like, man, I feel like we're down a sign.
We're confused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a sign missing, the sign that says,
Go
do
ahead.
not enter.
No,
No.
At
Andy's
Morale.
right. You can go.
You can go both ways on the one thing because there's not a sign.
Well, technically,
Yeah.
you should only be able to
Going
go south.
Yes.
Right.
I was caught in that.
Yes.
And I thought, man, we should probably reach out to the contractor and say, how about a sign that says like southbound traffic only
Yeah.
or something? Because I was at the cemetery and I thought, I could go.
I'm
I could
fit-
turn right.
I'm 50-50
I'm
on
like,
it.
I'm right there at the intersection.
Yeah.
And I saw some people and was like,
Half of the time I do, and half the time I turn right on Morel and go up to West Ave. I don't know.
Good news, very few people are driving on
That's
Greenwood.
right. It's just Jonathan and I in the construction
Thought I saw you out
workers.
there.
And big West Avenue
Yeah.
projects.
Yeah, and West Ave it's a major north-south thoroughfare in the city, and to get some water main work done out close to Michigan Avenue and some more work done to just keep that area popping and moving traffic along. Of course, it's not moving anything right now, but like everything else, it'll be great when it's
Yeah,
done.
of course. It's summer. It's construction season. The parks and trails are getting some enhancements. Loomis Park.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Loomis Park.
Yeah.
It's been a long time in the making to see some exterior improvements at Loomis Park, and then we've been working on the Boost Center at the same time, and to finally what I tell people is, like, we did the King Center a couple of years ago, and we bonded out for that project, and it was a really good project. But here we see Loomis Park. You can see, this reimagined play structure was done with the help of a lot of community input. This was all designed during the pandemic.
Wow.
Or the heart of the pandemic. We had online meetings to talk about this with the designers and community members, and it has a little bit of something for everyone. You
A
can
moat?
access
Is that
Well,
a moat?
is that sand or is
well,
that
it's,
like
it's
a
to
porous
protect. Well, see, that
material?
moat is to protect the young ones that are on the left side, and the old ones that are on the right side.
Is this the new
older ones.
bouncy type?
No. It'll be traditional building methods. And,
Yeah, I'm wondering if our weather has a lot to do with that. I was out on the
Yeah.
coast, and a lot of these playground materials,
Bouncy stuff.
that porous,
Cushy.
Yeah.
really, really, really soft. I assume that our weather would trash that stuff.
Yeah, the useful life, we wouldn't get as much out of it, and it's sometimes the old way of doing things was just some mulch, the easiest to
Sure,
maintain,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
some of the safest around. But
Yeah, I've never
you'll-
heard kids complain about running on mulch ever, so
Nah.
that should work fine.
And like I said, this has something for everyone. This has ADA accessible opportunities there to engage. You can see some of those music things, and some other areas they can kind of access the play structures. Things for all different ages, all different abilities. I'm really proud of this. I'm really proud of the exterior work we're doing here, and then the interior work in the Booth Center. It's finally getting the treatment that it deserves. The King Center, rightly so, gets a lot of notoriety. It's an important asset for the city. But the Booth Center, in terms of like usage, on an hourly basis or people through the doors, it's actually more than the King Center.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's important to take care of it.
Wow, and federal funds are being used.
Federal
for
funds
this?
using some CDBG funds to take care of this project, and then a little bit of other funding as well from the Parks and Rec Department, but really proud of this project.
Some lighting going in on the trail from Prospect over to Weatherwax. That I believe that started.
Pouring cement as we
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah,
And that's another priority for the city to improve our trail system. It's important locally. Our trail system, a lot of people use it for recreation, but a lot of people use it to get from A to B,
Yep.
whether they're walking to a job or walking to school and back home. So it's functional and recreational, and it's important to do things that make it safe for people to use, and it's important to maintain it. So we're getting wider trails with lighting, just to make it a little bit more user-friendly, a little bit safer feeling to everybody out there.
Yeah, it's amazing the number of miles of trails that we have for biking and walking and running in our community.
Yeah,
It's
and just
amazing.
and the amount of, like you said, I think the last 10 or so years, it's amazing what's been done.
Yeah, and it's like I said, we use it locally, but Jackson is a hub for the east-west trail that goes across Michigan, and then the north-south trail that goes through Michigan. So it's important for us to have our infrastructure taken care of, and we get a lot of support from the state and other agencies to make sure our infrastructure is good, because we're at the crossroads of Michigan.
Yeah, it's a great place to live.
And once 94 is all done, we're going to be like our town is it's going to be like the shining star of Michigan.
People are going to start going to that Long John Silver's again. Is what's going to happen.
You think so?
Is it
Well,
still
I
open?
don't know how it's open, Jonathan. Someone's got to go to it.
I think I saw a meme or something where someone's wondering out loud, like, how?
Yes.
How? These are in like every city,
Every time I
but
drive
like
by.
how?
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't know the company that owns it though. Like what restaurant group owns it?
Yeah, I'm not
'Cause-
sure. We'll have to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Someone did ask me to ask you if we're going to get Chick-fil-A.
I don't have an answer for you on that one.
Oh.
It's something we always like to work on.
Yeah.
We think there's a need for it. We think there's a desire for it.
Yeah,
Needs
there is.
a little strong, a desire for it. But,
It's difficult to get a Chick-fil-A. You really have to. You have to have the right. They
Yeah.
have to have the right person that they are going to, the right franchisee. It's not just can't just be anyone. So
Yeah, and
there's
it's
a lot of
it's a
work.
numbers game. It's about population, income, travel times, proximity to expressways like 94 and to 127. So, finding the right, as you said, the ingredient mix is tough to put together
Yeah.
and tough to pull off. So,
Well, no visit from Jonathan Green would be complete without a comment on the haze.
the Hayes.
Oh,
Dodged a bullet. Yeah, the Hayes Hotel. I'm really excited about that as well. Our chosen developer, the J. Jeffers and Company from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, working diligently on the project still. I think they're in town almost every week. At least earlier in the summer, they were here all the time meeting with our staff, and now I think they're going back and getting out their drafting pencils or CAD programs and getting the work done. But we're in constant contact with them, with the state of Michigan. And right now I see no red flags, orange flags, yellow flags telling us that this is
great.
not going to happen. But
Good news.
we've heard it all before. So
have we been this? No, this is
I
good.
don't think we've been this
This is good.
forward, this far into.
we haven't, but it's still,
You just
it's
the haze.
It's the haze, right? It's the haze. And, trying to pull this off, and then all of a sudden the R word starts getting bandied around. If we're not talking about inflation, we're talking about recession. It's like, come on, man, we catch a break.
Yeah.
Like we built all this momentum after the last one.
Join me and the rest of Jackson in not participating in a recession if we go into one.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
can
good.
be
We are not, the Jackson County
we're
is
not
not
participating.
participating.
We don't identify as a recession.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Done.
You heard it here first.
That's right.
Leading the charge.
Perfect.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Thanks for having
Thanks,
me, guys.
Jonathan.
Our city manager, Jonathan Green. Speaking of Gus Macker, we'll get you all Gus Macker next. Stay tuned.
Minuteman Sewer and Drains, because no matter when it is, as always, Minuteman Sewer and Drain is there with same-day service 24/7, 365. Minuteman Sewer and Drain will be there on that day when you need them. MinutemanSewer.com.
If you're looking to sell your old coins, jewelry, gold, or silver, call Mike McDevitt. Mike is an expert coin buyer with 50 years of experience and thousands of happy customers served. Call or text Mike at 517-745-0897 or visit his website at mcdevittgoldencoin.com.
I'm Phil Tripp from Tripp's Collision Centers in Jackson, Lansing, and soon to be East Lansing.
And I'm Barb Tripp. We can't wait to see everyone at this year's Hot Air Jubilee at Ella Sharp Park on July 22nd, 23rd, and the 24th.
We'll have helicopter rides, Model T rides, and steam engine demonstrations.
Don't forget live music, the Kids Kingdom, and the night glows.
Visit hotairjubilee.com for the full schedule of the best weekend of the summer.
We look forward to seeing you.
Asthma Allergy Centers can help you breathe freely. Since 1980, our board-certified specialists have provided testing and treatment for a wide variety of asthma and allergy-related conditions, including immunodeficiencies and skin problems. No referrals are necessary, and we accept any insurance or no insurance. You can even use our mobile app to check in and pay. Come see us at our Jackson office or one of our multiple offices in Southwest Michigan.
Ammonite's Frosty Boy of Vandercook Lake. We have what it takes to keep you cool all summer long. Great flavors, excellent selections. We're more than just an ice cream shop. Ammonite's Frosty Boy of Vandercook Lake.
Welcome back to the morning show. Today's show is brought to you by Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, and they can handle all your outdoor lawn and garden needs. Retaining walls, sprinkler systems, irrigation, well, that's the same thing, but fertilization, anything they take care of. My yard, and it looks better than it has in the past. So thanks to Wilcox for helping us bring you today's show.
Next on the show, we welcome area golf standout Cameron Shannon. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Now, we saw you on Monday, and I want to apologize if we distracted you and you made a bad bogey in front of us.
It's fine.
So you, I asked you how many bogeys you made. How many bogeys did you make?
I had 5.
How many birdies?
6.
That's just amazing. So you're a birdie machine.
Sometimes.
That's a lot of birdies. You make a lot of birdies out there. So you've only been playing golf for, I think it'll be 4 years in August. Talk a little bit about the journey from picking up a club to state champion, top 10 in the nation, winning local tournaments.
So the start of the journey was just kind of something for fun to make my grandpa happy. And it was an easy way to get a varsity letter, but then I realized the potential I had with it, and more people were telling me I needed to stick with the sport. So once COVID hit, that's when I kind of took off with it. And junior year of high school, I was at the golf course almost every day and hardly at school, so that helped me out a lot.
Yeah, you're one of your coaches, Steve Sari, he told me you're the most dedicated golfer he's ever seen.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. What do you love about the game?
I love being able to make friends out there. It's actually a really good sport with just socializing, and it's a challenging one.
Was there a lot of pressure being a Shannon in Michigan Center to be something in some sport?
Kinda, because at first my older sisters, they were really good at their sports they did, and I never was going to be as good of a basketball player as Casey, but then I found my sport and she's not the best at it, so I got her beat in this sport.
Yeah, so you won a state championship, less than 2 years after picking up a club, finished second last year. You're headed to Ferris State. You just won the match play championship, and you beat in the final you beat, was it Ashley Hilderly?
Yes.
Who knocked off Andrea Clark, who had won that tournament 13 straight years. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's it like playing against some of the veterans out there?
It's honestly just like one of my favorite tournaments I play in, just because it's so much fun and they're so supportive, and no matter what, if it's a bad shot or good shot, they're just impressed with how far us younger girls can hit the ball.
It's amazing. Like, you look at the Jackson County Women's Golf Association match play last week or 2 weeks ago. All the veterans that have been playing golf for decades in Jackson, they're out there still doing great.
And I know they're happy to see young kids out there playing, because that's kind of how you grow the women's game. And we have this was the tournament on Monday.
The Mercer Tour.
The Mercer, which was also the City Junior Championship. Are you having a hard time keeping track of all your trophies?
Well,
Are there some in your car?
No, for the Mercer, they give us all the flags.
Yeah,
so
those are easy.
I just have a box full of flags under my bed right now.
That's such a cool event. Talk about playing in those Mercer Tour events, and you see the younger kids playing. Talk about what you think that tour does for kids. I mean, of course, you've only been playing for a few years, but you see these 8, 9, 10-year-olds out there learning the game. Just talk a little bit about that.
I think it's a good tour to help build confidence for kids going into high school, just because there's no other way in Jackson to really play competitive golf, and that's building their confidence for going off into high school.
You're headed to Ferris, and you'll be on the Bulldogs golf team. How about that decision? Where you decided to go to college, and the fact that you wanted to go to the next level and play golf in college. How tough a decision was that?
It was kind of a tough decision just because there were some really great coaches out there, but my final decision came down to what I wanted to study, and that's professional golf management. And they were the first school in the country with the program, so I thought that would be the best fit for me.
It's really a great time to get back into that program because over the last 5 to 7 years, that program across the country has kind of fallen off, so you're going to get a job right away. If you don't play professional golf, do you want to play professional golf?
Yes, that's my goal after college.
It's awesome.
Well, the fact that Jackson is really a hotbed of golf, we've had many professionals, men and women, from Jackson. I think we as a community make it easy to learn golf and practice and play and make a go of it.
Yeah.
So Elaine Crosby, of course, biggest LPGA star.
That's
who
right.
watches? Hi, Elaine.
Elaine.
Who watches our
2
show.
LPGA
Has
tournaments.
Elaine given you any advice?
I've never been in contact with her.
Oh, Elaine, I'm surprised. She probably has some words of wisdom.
I'm sure she does. But no, I think she would probably say keep doing what you're doing and don't make 5 bogeys. Just keep it to the 6 birdies. But you have had some great under par rounds. I think you shot a 67 in tournament play recently. I mean, it's just amazing. You know, hardly anyone breaks par, and you seem to be doing it regularly. When you go out to, when you get ready to play 18, do you have something in mind, or do you just play each shot?
Kind of just play each shot, and I don't want to overthink everything.
Have you ever thrown a club?
No. My parents would not be happy.
Have you?
No, never. I don't get upset.
Snap a club?
No. It should be fun. It's a fun sport, and you can't do anything about the previous shot.
That's right.
Yep.
So.
And ultimately, did you make your grandpa happy?
Oh
Yes,
my gosh,
I
are you
did.
kidding me? Gosh, I would think so.
So you got any free time? Are you going to be able to be a kid this summer before you go off to college?
I make my golf schedule, so I didn't really give myself much of a free summer, but I'm fine and I'm enjoying it.
What kind of golf clubs do you use?
I have ping iron, Cobra driver, and 3-wood, and then Callaway hybrid, and then a Scotty Cameron putter.
All right, there you go.
Can they get endorsements?
Well, we're going to talk NIL after the show for sure. Yeah, see if we can get that JTV logo out on the golf courses up at Ferris State, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on all the great success, and thanks for representing Jackson and Michigan Center so well nationwide, because big national high school tournament.
Yeah, that's right. Now, what course was that at?
Pinehurst, and we played course 1, 6, and 9.
Oh, I'm sure that was terrible. Jeez.
Finished number 6.
6. That's
Yes.
awesome. So very cool to be able to play in a tournament at these courses that myself and groups of my friends would get together and spend thousands of dollars to go play.
Yeah.
So keep it up. It's very, very cool.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Yeah. Cameron Shannon, future LPGA Tour star on The Morning Show. We'll be right back after this break.
Relay for Life doesn't exist because of cancer. It exists because of communities like ours coming together to fight it. To share moments of laughter, moments of silence. To provide a shoulder to cry on or a hand to high five. To raise funds that help the American Cancer Society develop breakthrough research, provide free lodging to patients, and give people free rides to treatment. Join Relay for Life and join the way our community is fighting for a world without cancer.
Greater impact together. That's what makes the new United Way of South Central Michigan extraordinary. Gathering the power of 3 locally United Ways across 6 counties means creating equitable, lasting change for the most people facing the toughest social issues. That's real impact right here in your community. Greater impact together. That's United Way of South Central Michigan. Learn more at unitedforscmi.org.
Dive into an ocean of possibilities during Jackson District Library's summer reading program. All it takes is 4 hours of reading to enter into the grand prize drawings. Win prizes including gift cards to Cascades Ice Cream, Jack 60 Bowling, and more. Plus family-themed programs and events going on at all 13 branches and a block party July 30th. It's Jackson District Library's summer reading program, continuing through July 31st. Register today at myjdl.com.
Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping has been proudly serving the southern Michigan area since 1986. With thoughtful design and quality craftsmanship, our experienced experts can bring any idea to life. Stop into our brand new location and garden center today. From a total redesign to just a few plants to spruce up your outdoor living space, we have everything you'll need. Need dirt, mulch, stone, or topsoil? It's all here and on site at Wilcox. And of course, we can handle the delivery. We can also take care of your fertilizing and weed control, irrigation from repairs to new systems, and all of your landscaping needs. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, everything for your outdoors.
Whether you're hitting the road or need to hit the ground running, wake up to something better with a freshly prepared breakfast from your local McDonald's.
There's a better way to breakfast.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. Our show today is brought to you by Midwest Vehicle Group and owner Joey Vidal. They're located on Page Ave. Thanks to Midwest Vehicle Group for helping us bring you today's show.
Joe Vidal, a great golfer himself.
Great golfer, and I'm looking forward to golfing with him in August in our annual golf trip.
From golf to basketball, Gus Macker this weekend, and we have two members of the team who will be very busy working on Gus Macker, marketing and communications intern Joe Barry, and people management intern Amanda Newman. Welcome to the show.
Hi there. Thanks for having us.
People management, that sounds awful. Oh my gosh.
I actually have been really enjoying it.
Are you managing other volunteers?
Yep, so I'm managing the volunteers and the refs.
Awesome.
Yep.
So this is, Joe, you've done a great job. I mean, we have a record number of teams. Talk a little bit about how many teams we have and what the weekend looks like.
So we have just over 200 teams, which is up from last year, which is always a plus. And so, with all these teams coming in, we have teams from all over the area. In fact, we got a team coming from Georgia, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So should be some big names coming out, and it should be a lot of fun.
It's cool.
What is it about the Jackson Gus Macker that's attracting all this national interest?
I mean, Jackson, as you guys know, has a rich history in basketball, I would say, like high school coming up and Basil Hampton back in the day. And that the fact that it just kind of resurging in the past couple years, I think we got a lot more people being like, oh, Jackson Gus Macker's back, oh, we got to go check it out. I love downtown Jack, and it's a great atmosphere.
Yeah, downtown Jackson's the new Ludington when it comes to Gus Macker because people simply can't afford the hotel rates in Ludington in northern Michigan. But one thing I wanted to mention too, 25% of the teams are female teams, which is awesome.
It's awesome. It really is.
We've got some D1 basketball players coming to Jackson.
Oh boy.
And do we know how many? Do we know who or anything like that?
We don't know exact names or numbers. We just know that they'll be out there and there'll be some high competitors playing. So it should be pretty interesting.
Once in a while you see a former D1 player coaching his son or daughter's team, and that can make it...
Oh yeah, who was that last year?
Oh, there's plenty. We've had Mateen Cleaves in town. We've had... Andre Hudson. If Brandon was here, he'd name them all. They're all from your school, so I don't really. They're all from Flint.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's very cool. So if someone was going to come down, I know Saturday would be the big day. If you were only going to come down for maybe a few hours, Saturday there's a lot going on with the dunk contest. Talk a little bit about the outside of basketball play.
So, outside of basketball, Friday night we're also going to have a Heroes tournament you can watch a little bit. Cool. And there'll be live music and tons of food trucks. And then moving into Saturday, we'll have the dunk contest, which is just a great thing to watch. We'll have a mascot game with tons of mascots from all over the area. That's going to be pretty fun to watch. A couple mascots going at
Get
it.
the water ready.
I hope it's really hot.
Well, it's gonna be really
It's supposed to be really hot.
It's always hot.
Yes.
I've never...
It's end of July. It's Michigan.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot.
Does Jack, the elephant from Experience Jackson, does he actually have hands?
I guess we're going to find out.
So talk about your guys' roles and kind of, you know, your college student. What have you learned from this role, and maybe what do you guys want to do in the future? Start with you, Joe.
So, you know, I'm the marketing communications intern, and I'm an advertising management major at Michigan State.
Cool.
So it's kind of, you know, reaching out to people, posting stuff, trying to get interactions, people to sign up. And, you know, it's been quite a good learning experience trying to learn, like, sometimes people don't react with a certain post, or
Right.
sometimes people do. So kind of just figuring out what works for everybody, and this has really helped me do that. So it's pretty fun.
So I am also going to school. I go to JC. I'm going for business administration and marketing. I also work a full-time job at Blue Ox Credit Union.
Nice.
So with mine, I am the people management intern. So it's teaching me how to manage people, and that's what I want to go into is management. So
Nice.
I've actually learned a lot already so far with it.
That's great.
Yep.
And being a people manager, you've got referees. Still, are you still in need?
Nope, we actually had a really big surge of referees this last week. We ended up getting 86 referees.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, out
Well,
of
you guys
nowhere.
are paying them good.
Yeah, we are. We're actually the highest paying Macker for refs. So that's awesome. We are still in need for some volunteers. So if anybody is interested, they can reach me. My email address is amandajn09@gmail.com. So we really just need some scorekeepers if anyone's interested in.
What's the schedule? When should people come down? What are the
Games
times?
start at 8:30.
Okay.
Opening ceremony Saturday is at 8.
Okay.
So that's the best time to come down.
And it's just basketball all day. Where
day.
is the main court where the contest? Is that right out in front of our building?
It is.
Perfect. Perfect. Can't wait.
We should sell Skybox.
We should sell Sweet. Yeah,
That's
we'll
a
sell
great
Sweet.
idea.
Yeah.
We'll keep it
Maybe
in mind for next year.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, we could have Basil up there signing autographs, commentating on the dunks.
Oh, yeah.
And Gus Macker himself, he comes to this event.
Yeah, he will be here. Yep. He will be here.
I think he's been impressed with how we, as a community, put this event on, and has told us
Yeah.
that we're one of the best in the whole country.
Yep. Kyle and Jessica have both done an amazing job with bringing this event back.
Because you're able to raise money for nonprofits and charities.
Yep.
It's a fundraiser the whole weekend.
Yep.
Who are some of the organizations that are involved and will be helped by the Gus Macker?
I mean, it always comes down to, at the end of the day, how much we end up bringing in and how much we, you know, dish out to the end. So I guess it just plays by ear, and it also depends on like what's going on in the current moment. So we haven't have a final list yet, but it will be out there soon. So
Some specific tournaments. You've got a tournament for students with disabilities.
Yep.
That's really cool.
That'll be Friday night too.
Cool.
Yep.
The Heroes, the Slam Dunk. And is that the one that has the big cash prize?
yes, there will be a $1,000 first prize to the winner, and then $500 for second place, thanks to Chase Sports Bar. So
Awesome.
pretty excited about
Very
that.
cool. Very cool.
And that's what's gotten a lot of people from out of state to come
Yeah.
in and do this.
No, yeah, there's. I mean, with a big prize like that, why not get out there and try to win it? So.
Yeah, and I think amateur athletes can win big money now, right? With the NIL.
I think pretty much anything goes at this point.
And the best news is we've got a great weather forecast for most of the week.
Yeah, I think there might be some rain on Saturday, but as long as there's lightning, we'll still be playing.
Yeah, I think we can play in the rain, can't you?
You can play in the rain, yeah.
Yep.
You can play in the rain, yep. So as long as there's no lightning, we have to wait 30 minutes between strikes. But no, we should be fine. Should be good. It's going to be a great weekend.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and you've got some great sponsors presenting the tournament.
We do.
County National Bank.
Yep. Henry Ford and Orthopedic Rehab.
Yeah. And
Some of the big ones.
Yep. And Art Main.
Art Main
Art Main,
Chevrolet.
yep.
For sure. What have you guys learned about, about kind of business or doing business? You guys, have you guys found it takes, how many people in a community to put something like this
Yeah,
on?
definitely takes a big team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Talk about your experience maybe working with some business owners. Maybe you had no idea certain things went into this.
It's like it's funny, you have all these businesses in Jackson, and then you have this one big event in Jackson. It's like, a lot of people do want their name attached to it, and then some people you just need to nudge a little bit, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm all over it. I want to be a part of it. So, you know, everybody's pretty friendly that we work with, and sponsors are just filled up, no problem. So.
Yeah, I think the hotels will be full this weekend too.
Oh,
yeah. They've been booked up for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you got Hot Air Jubilee, Faster Horses, and Gus Macker.
Oh, yeah.
It's a busy weekend in Jackson.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
You know, there are Airbnbs in Jackson.
Yep.
People don't realize that.
If anybody needs more information, it's all online.
It
and
sure is.
Is there anything else you need from the community? More volunteers?
Yep, volunteers and their support to come down and have a good weekend.
Yeah, come on out. Should be a good time. So.
Do you guys have anyone lined up to do the opening free throw ceremony yet?
I'm not sure if we do or not.
Okay.
But
I don't think it's finalized yet.
Okay, well, if you don't have anyone, let us know. We've talked to someone that might be interested.
Okay.
Yeah, City Manager.
City Manager Jonathan Green.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
I think Patrick Birch came up with that thing on his own.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Thanks for coming in. We'll see you this weekend.
Yes. No, yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you both.
Joe Barry and Amanda Newman with Gus Macker Jackson. More of the morning show after this.
Searching for medical supplies can be a challenging aspect of the healthcare system, but with help from Brown's Advanced Care Medical Supplies, you can set your worries aside. Our expert staff takes the time to give each of our customers the personal attention they deserve and are trained to find the right products for each individual. If you can't come to us, then let our delivery team come to you to help set up your supplies so you can get back to what really matters, living your life. Brown's Advanced Care Medical Supplies. Locally owned, locally operated, locally loved.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is small. Change is easy. Updating. Smart. A choice. Change is our company. Your company. Together, we can bring clean energy to Michigan and protect the environment for generations to come. Learn about your clean energy choices and how you can become a force of change. ConsumersEnergy.com/change.
With proper alignment, your vehicle's tires can last a lot longer. At G-Force Automotive, we perform a comprehensive front-end inspection and perform a complete alignment on your car, truck, or SUV. We'll keep you driving straight down the road. At G-Force Automotive, we make friends one car repair at a time.
Collins Brothers floor covering in 15 seconds. Plush carpet, pattern carpet, commercial carpet, carpet tile, ceramic tile, porcelain tile, glass tile, decorative tile, floor tile, wall tile, shower tile, subway tile, marble tile, wood tile, vinyl tile, and much more. Collins Brothers downtown.
Best of Jackson Award winner Laughlin Slice of Spice invites you to experience the best pizza you've ever had. Pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, appetizers, all prepared fresh for lunch and dinner. Take out or dine in our comfortable, spacious, sparkling, family-oriented dining room. Choose from our extensive wine list or enjoy a frosty mug of cold beer. Superb service, fantastic award-winning cuisine. Taste the difference. Open late on Friday and Saturday, all day Sunday. Laughlin Slice of Spice in the Village Crossing Mall on M60, just 4 miles west of Lumen Christi.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. Jumped ahead of you there. And again, I just want to remind everyone, it is what? Hot Dog Day?
National Hot Dog Day.
National Hot Dog Day.
Coney Island.
Okay.
The hot dog was popularized in Coney Island after being brought over from immigrants from Germany. And of course, the Virginia Coney Island, the home of the Coney Island. It's right here in Jackson. Good place to get. Also, Kibbe Cobb. Did you know they have hot dogs?
I did know that.
Yeah.
They have kraut there too, if you want to put kraut on it.
That's right.
You know Mickey, our friend, he eats kraut like someone would have applesauce or cottage cheese.
I believe it.
Yeah. Sauerkraut.
He has big noodle soup too.
Yes.
Yes. And of course, the Junkyard Dog right here in downtown Jackson with about 30 different varieties of hot dogs. all great places to celebrate National Hot Dog Day, but we have so many others. International Dog House, we've got the Jackson Coney Island, we've got, what else? Christoph's.
Everywhere, Kelly Express, everyone's got the hot dogs.
Everywhere.
Hey, that's it for today. Join us tomorrow. We'll have Doug Warren from Ducks of Mid-Michigan, Stephanie Dobbins from Swingin' at the Shell, and our visit with Experience Jackson to Ella Sharp Museum.
Later today, Mary Jo Ruskowski, Shannon, Leslie Bradley, Jessa Petrie, Sean Stenberg, Jenna Shamleski, Maisha Jones, all later today. We'll see you then.